Hello and welcome back. We are going to the university. Let us see what we need. Fact, drama, classic, fantasy. Start with that. Fact. Fantasy. Classic? Was classic the other one? Like a few crime, really. And then not the kids' books, because we are at the university. I don't mind taking a couple of kids' books, just not all kids' books, you know. Okay, open, and open. Let's check what the old lady wants. What do you like? What do you need? Classic piece of literature, and I enjoy getting sucked into a really long book. I also tend to read lesser known works. Right, classic, so the yellows. Nope. I mean, that's very well known. It's very long. She does want a long book. It's a classic piece of literature. It's not lesser known, is it? Nor is that. Rebecca's very well known. It's not very long. Fuck it. Okay, she likes Les Mis. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm impressed. No one has ever matched my literary expertise before. Cool. We got the stamp. Now I think you should have this. Bust of Sir Buxton. Okay, it adds some stuff. Don't lose it. Buxton might yet reveal a secret to you. Is there something inside of it? Right, so we've one more fact or classic book to students as well. Right, let's see if there's any books lying about. There is. Imagine just throwing your books on the floor. I couldn't imagine it. Any more for any more? Ah, there's one. Right there. Like, throwing books on the floor? I would never. I'd rather leave it, you know, on a table somewhere or something. Preferably a bookshelf where it's one of those leave a book, take a book things. Quite disgraceful otherwise. Forget to say hello to them as they come in. Oh, we've done it, we've done it. Yes. That's something at least. Need more book recommendations. We've got 291. I really want to buy a dog bed. It's not become available yet. Did I even look at the newspaper? Oh, it was yesterday I looked at the newspaper on it. Yeah, I've got hundreds of books. Hundreds. So we won't buy any more just yet. Unless they're really cheap, in which case we will. Poachy Bo needs a book, I was about to say. Needs a bed. What's up? The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. However, pop science isn't really my thing. Do you mean popular science? The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play. That's kids anyway. That's not a play. It's certainly not a play. That is crime. Chilling thriller. Rebecca. I mean, technically it could be a play. She wants a play. The fuck am I gonna find a play? It's a play. It's tragedy. Cool. She liked it. Excellent, my darling. Excellent. I mean, I don't know if it matters if you say hello and that's of them, but it's nice. Huh. Can you believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues? I mean, it's on the city council to pay better attention to the culture scene in town, isn't it? Why should we have to do all the work ourselves? Some of the council members simply don't like the look of our band. But this isn't just for us, right? I heard there's some teens at the Lighthouse who'd love to put on a theatre performance. Well, we'll see. Seems like someone might need a little push. But who's required to do the pushing? What day are we on? Tuesday. Cruise ship leaves today. Fish market tomorrow. Fish market doesn't really help me. And the flea market does, but there's nowhere else to buy anything as legal in this fucking paper. I don't want to buy the coffee thing or the no fact books are. Well, I had 8. Jesus Christ. They gone, bitch. Bye. I don't want any of those, you know? She gave me that bus though, I need to do something about that. Will it automatically go somewhere or not? Yes, it's ticked, so it must be inside. Yes, it is. Cool. Confirm. Right. Let's go to the waterfront. It's doubtful he's going to have a shelf, but we're going to try. Travel, fact, and fantasy. Fantasy! Okay. What is that one? That is classic. We've got no classic books. Cool. Good enough for me. Cruise ship's gone. What you got, buddy? Fishing net, awning. Right, let's look. While it's sunny, recommendation, +1 recommendations per day. +2 seconds of inspiration. While it's raining, +1 to all book sale chance. +3 to custom accounts. 3%, not 3 customers. Get a fish. Anything else? Nothing else. These people won't let me buy anything, right? Nope. You'd think. Well, you know, if you're gonna have numerous stalls, let me buy them. Yeah, baby boy, it's been a while, innit? Do you like the rain? Woof woof. I bought a fish. I thought I could give him the fish. Let's do a little training today. Wanna play? Catch. It's the ball. Okay, we're not doing anything with the fish. Awesome. Bought a fish for nothing. What do you want? I'm obsessed with outer space. Fact books are my usual go-to. Do you have anything like just 6 numbers? How the slightest change to 6 very important numbers would have led to a very different universe. Oh my god. Maybe this? How did the whales get so big? But it's not space, is it? Mini ADHD coach. Chemistry. Expand their knowledge of the sciences. Critical framework imagines another future for disabled and queer bodies and rejects the idea of disability as a predetermined limit. Moonwalking. Previous memory with the world's top experts. Eventually entering and winning the US memory competition. This book will teach you how he did it. What's that got to do with moonwalking? Repairing PCs. Arnhem. Yeah, principles of the athletic training. Russians in Alaska. Nasty nature, horrible science. Nasty things nature has to offer, from deep-sea creatures to pesky skyborne parasites. Not really. Let's look at the fantasy. Song of Fire and Ice. Sorcery of Thorns. No. It's not out of space though, is it? Adopts a surreal creature. Nope. Like boy and a girl. Future. Time and space. But not space. Oh, spaceships. Yeah! was hoping he would take a fish. You're not going to take any fish. Okay. They bought that secondary fish for no reason. It was only 12, so it's fine. Goodbye. You know, a lot of them are the same people over and over again, so... So, dear, what do you think of this new cruise ship? I can imagine the visitors have been good for business, haven't they? Of course, everyone's welcome in Buxtonbury. They deserve to know our beautiful town. It's just so short-lived. Tourists won't bring anything meaningful to the table. They will use our resources and expect our labour and then leave again once they get bored. Don't get me started, dear. I could write essays about this, and I have. Not today. I'll just try and enjoy the interest in the town for now. What do you need, Mr. Sailor? Ahoy! Give me a real fear-inducing page turner, but I usually find popular science a bit dull. It's not a page turner, but you know. Okay, because you know, with when it says like a dragon apparent, you think it's something. No. You want some page turner? Oh, it's written by Mary Shelley. I didn't know she wrote something but Frankenstein. It's horrible science. That could be good for him. Page turner. It's not science. He doesn't give us a category. You didn't like Game of Thrones, okay. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the books. He didn't have a category. I would have liked a category from him, you know. It said page turner, so I was thinking like crime really, but I didn't go near the crime. Do I have any more? I've got a couple crime there. I need another read already. I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time, but I tend to enjoy the classics. Bonus points if it's written by a woman. It's a young adult novel. The name like Riley, it could be a woman. Cool, she liked it. I do have a lot of books. I more than overflowed my bookcase and then moved on to another bookcase, and then a lot of them are in a massive box. Just moved into the attic. And then I'm like, oh, I really need that book. And then probably just end up buying it again rather than trying to find it in the attic. We've got a light up there, so it's not like gone. And there's proper floorboards, so it's not. The second bookcase wasn't a full bookcase, it was a half a bookcase. Just in case you're thinking. 10, might as well for 10. Just to get rid of it. In the hopes that there's something else tomorrow. What are we on? Today is Thursday. I don't know if anything happened on Thursday. Let me look. Fish market on Wednesday. Bonfires. That's weird. I suppose. So, the Fall Fear Fest is on August 28th, but it seems to be a Café Libertante. But then the bonfire is on the 28th, or was that last month? Could have been last month, I suppose. It's Thursday. I might go to the lighthouse. 93 books. 65 at the castle ruins. I've still got to do the kid thing there, haven't I? Yeah, let's go to the castle ruins. Sick of that saying new. It's obviously the plant I just bought. The fishy I can do nothing with. Right, you need what? Fantasy and crime. Okay, and then we'll go some fact. And we'll go some drama. I moved to fantasy one as well. Okay, and then classics. And then some kiddie books. We got no travel. Two travel books. I want more bookcases so badly. Okay, the kids, they want something scary. I'm assuming, you know, I did have The Shining, but I assume that's gone. Pet Sematry's fucking brilliant. Never would have looked there, quite unsettling, but I like it. I love Pet Sematary. It's a great book. That I have read. Things are sparkling, and I wonder why. Hey! How you doing? I don't think there's anything else here. More tents. I assume that's where the kids stay. What a morning. A lot of the kids have been having nightmares these past few nights, so they haven't had nearly enough sleep. Can't think why. Do you know how difficult it is to keep a bunch of sleep-deprived 8-year-olds in check? Yeah. Suppose I'll have to add some naps into our schedule. Nice of you to drop by and check on us. You're welcome to join our next activity if you like. We're making boats out of newspaper, and then we'll race them down the creek. I did that when I was a kid. I can't remember what to do it exactly now. Your input will be much appreciated, and I'm sure you can learn a few things as well. Cool. I thought I could see birds up there. It looks like there's a little nest right there and a little baby bird, but I do like that they make different sounds. That's cute. A horror story. Also, mythology and folklore has always fascinated me. Inferno is one of my all-time favourites. The first part of the epic Divine Comedy, most famous work of self-insert Bible fan fiction to date. Wherein Dante and Virgil delve deep in the 9 circles of hell. These are children's books, right? Yep. And then we've got Year in Tokyo. He said about manga, and then there's comic books. Okay, horror story, mythology, and folklore. Nope. Nope. He said horror story. Oh. I've got Project Hail Mary, you know. Just bought it. I haven't read The Martian, but I have seen the film and it's great. This is not what you're after. What's all of those? 4 adventurous kids find a mischievous mermaid by an old shipwreck. It is a kid's book. Senseless Power. Timeless family drama by the brilliant Buxton. The 3 sons of a rich merchant family are vying for their powerful mother's approval. Now. The Soul of Man under Socialism. Nope. Antigone. Tale of a sister who fight for the honour of her brothers after their death, no matter the cost. A tragic play about the strength of familial love and the consequences of defiance. Nope. Nope. Now that is a horror story. It's not mythology and folklore, but we're going to give it a shot. Thank God you liked it. Okay, campfire badge. What was that? Oh, the 5 recommendations. Okay, what is that? To do shoot cannon, find treasure. Don't know. Well, domination. It's just question marks, not specifically don't know. So I'd love to know what the fuck those are. How do I figure these out? They go like that, and I can't push up and on. Is it? Yes. Oh, I press select. Okay. Nightmares. The nightmares are... The pioneers are sleep deprived because monsters are haunting their dreams. For every spooky item in your shop, +2 to crime sale chance, +2 to fancy sale chance, -4 to all other books. Oh. Sunny is a nice day today. Doggy wants a bed. Oh, he's getting me stuff for being in the shop. That's nice. Well, at least I figured out how to do that. Will I remember? That is the issue. We've sold 9 crime, no drama, 4 fact, 9 fantasy, 1 classic, 1 kids, no travel. Okay. But while the boy was sleeping, there was a noise. Out in the woods. And out jumped the werewolf. Well, you're not reading Pet Sematary, are you? I was hoping it might have something to do with the thing, but it doesn't. I'd like to meet a werewolf. Well, it depends, doesn't it? If he's just in full werewolf form and he's gonna eat you, then no. If he's gonna slightly scratch me and turn me into a werewolf, perhaps. Depends on what the situation is. What's this for? Safest way to display 3 precious manuscripts to the curious public. If this table is filled with manuscripts, 1 collector will come by today while equipped, +2 in daily expenses. I don't think so. 350 as well, if I take everything. I don't need more books. Like I say, I've got 200 in some categories. I'm just hoping for a fucking dog bed. What day are we on? Friday. So the flea market's tomorrow. I haven't been to Capital Livertown much, have I? Let's see what they want. Travel, classic, and crime. So let's start with crime. Let's go down to classic. We'll go to travel next. Okay. Then what are we going to do at the cafe? So we're going to want a bit of drama. Next is fact. Next is fantasy, where we have absolutely nothing. Okay. Then we'll do a couple more kids' books. Or is it just 1? Let's do 2. They might not sell, but you know. It is nice to have the option. Fuck. Still nothing at the shop. If you wear the old bookstore, then you know, expecting to see some Halloween decorations and stuff up. Just coming up. What do we need in this one? 3 successful recommendations at the cafe. Yes. I'm here on research. I need an absolute unit of a book, 700 pages. I don't normally like it when authors add magic to everything. I can't get enough of the passage. Test subjects of a virus experiment develop strong physical and psychic abilities which cannot be controlled. The virus is spread, and 90 years later, only a few colonies survive. One of them encounters the strange Amy. That sounds good. So it's fantasy you want? But not magic. Dealing with dragons. Over-enthusiastic knights, a suitor who won't go anywhere. Nosy wizards. Wizards would be magic. Weird Tales. 100 years of Weird Tales. But he wants a book with 700 pages anyway. Oh my. See if anything even. Anna Karenina. Just because it actually matches the amount of pages, you know? Otherwise, what's the point in even looking at it? He's gonna turn it down if it doesn't match the pages. Star Wars technically has no magic, but not enough pages. I mean, Les Miserables is about, you know, a man trying to feed his family and all that shit. It's nothing to do with... It's not enough. Let's try the other one. 355. The war for the solar system continues. When peace has a different meaning to everyone, what does it mean to be a hero? This violent space opera is packed with political intrigue. Whose army will prove itself victorious? And what does victory look like in a truly dark age? Let me just check there's nothing else. Okay. Please. Haha! I liked it! I've never tried that before. Excellent. Didn't have magic. Imagine hating magic. Disgraceful behavior. Love magic. 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 It's a great thing. I gotta somehow figure out what that book is I found on holiday. It's my own fault for not picking it up. I really wish I had. It's fucking massive though. It's probably gonna cost a fortune if I do find it. I can't remember exactly what it was about other than space. Being very far away from home. Like the human race trying to survive. Hey there, visiting the cafe again, are we? Hey, you're quite the regular, but let's face it, who in town isn't? Well, if there's a cafe that just sells coffees, then I wouldn't be. But if it serves food, then yes. My friends were always surprised that I can remember everyone's standard order, but I've been helping out ever since I was a teen. Yes, you would remember it if you worked there. Every school holiday, I'd come to Buxtonbury to stay with my nan, and she'd show me how to make all the drinks. It's funny, you know, my dad always tried to talk me into holidays at the beach or at a theme park, but I wanted to come here to this cafe. There's a beach here. I'd rather go to a theme park, though. I suppose I always wanted to be like my nan. She's so strong-willed and nobody can tell her how to run her business or her life. I just wish she'd slow down a bit now that she's in her 70s. It's probably never going to happen. Anyway, I have to get back to my shift, but thanks for stopping by. Good day. I see you're getting well acquainted in town. You know, I expect you to be aware of the responsibility you've taken on by coming here. You're more than a salesperson now. You're the provider of knowledge. Here at Cyril Plaza, we value the written word above all else. It carries our culture, our history, and our traditions. Let me have a look at what you have today. I hope to see some of those values represented here. Sorry, the dog was moving on my bed, so I was looking. See what she wanted. Hello, dear. How have you been? If there are animals, that's a plus. I could pick up a new hobby, but I prefer factual books. It's about mushrooms. Coolest life form on Earth. Wow. If there's animals... Stable childhood. Fraught relationship with the parents. That sounds dreadful. Nope. Les Miserables. The Metamorphosis. He's turned into a bug. Nope. Nope. She wants factual books, really. But space and time isn't going to do it, is it? Nor is Star Wars. Lost Stars. Is this an actual story in the Star Wars universe? Because I don't know. I haven't read all of those books because there's fucking a lot. Something with animals. You got anything with animals? It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Was that the old lady who was trying to get a recommendation as well? It was a child's book. I just thought nothing else seemed to... I know she wanted someone with a hobby, but she also mentioned animals. She'd accept anything with animals in that case. That's a dog. I was like, what is Skyline there? Go away, darlings, go away. I need a fucking shop. We are on Saturday, and Saturday is the flea market. Let's see if I'm running low on anything. Maybe fact books, but... I don't really want the display table, you know. It's 350. Right, we're going to the flea market. And you require... Fact, crime, fantasy, classic. Fact, crime, fantasy, and then classic. Okay. What have we got? We've got nothing in the drama. They've got to be on that book until done. We've covered the main ones. We've got a couple of other books. I just want to see what you got, babe. Those books say the gutting gore. Doesn't say the, but sell bint before she goes off for a hip replacement. I'll take your library sale. Still no fucking bed. No bed. No new fucking bookshelf. It did say you could buy them here or in the paper. You got nothing good, mate. It's got 1% to all books sale chance. That's not much. Plus 3 daily expenses, so every day I'm paying 3p more. 3p, you know what I mean? It's like 3 quid more, it's not 3 pence. Filled with nature's cat litter. It is the sun. But, kids sale chance, fantasy sale chance, plus 2 daily things. I don't like that at all. You never have anything but plants, but... oh, she's gone. And maybe she's the one in there now. Maybe she works on the plants thing. I need another read already. Young adult, please. I'm obsessed. Romance is a must-have. I'm a fan of books like Star Wars, Lost Stars. Discworld? Terry Pratchett? It's Discworld, you know what I mean? I've got one Terry Pratchett book, and I bought it and then never read it. Did you know I'm a really good finder? You said that last time, dude. You said that exact thing last time. Eatings for mum. Buy 7 items here. You said that last time, you fucking swine. Buy your other books. There was 31 books in one of them. Also by the candelabra. Maybe next time you'll have new stuff. I might spend a little bit. Let's see if we can put them on right now. Wouldn't mind some more tapes for me fucking player. Just checking you didn't have nothing. I didn't think you would, you know, have something new in the time that I'm sat there, but you never know. What have we done? 1 crime, 2 drama, 2 facts, 4 fantasy. I'll think of anything else. I'm unsure if those seashells even give me anything. Whether it's just there because I'm collecting. Because if not, I'd rather them be put away and put something else. I've been looking for you everywhere. As the president of the Fall Fear Fest committee, I wanted to make sure you're fully prepared for tomorrow. Let me see. Looking good. You came through, babes. Can't wait to see the bookshop in this setup tomorrow. Fearfest, here we go. Okay, I had enough. I was wondering if I had enough. She didn't say when I came to see her last time. I need a philosophical book right now. I'm not usually a casual reader. I enjoyed Walden. Ever wanted to walk away from civilization into the woods? I know nothing to anyone but yourself. You'll find a friend in Henry David Thoreau. His record of simple living and contemplation of civil disobedience will fascinate nature lovers and deep thinkers alike. He's the guy who died in the woods, isn't he? Like he went into the woods. No. Is that not that film with the guy who dies in the fucking thing? What is that? I just recommended it last time without even reading it, you know. These are kids' books. She doesn't want a kids' book. This is a drama. 3-card Monty is his older brother. No thank you. Right, what does she want? Philosophical book. Fact. It's on fact. Japanese creatures. Folklore. Louise Michel recounts her life as a revolutionary activist and educator from the Paris Commune to her exile in New Caledonia. A true heroine of her time, the Red Virgin affirms her anarchist, feminist, and anti-colonialist commitments. Philosophical. Feels quite philosophical, but... Fuck it! She liked it! Haha! Excellent. I mean, there's a lot of people in the store. That's pretty good. Okay, they're all going away. Boy! Have a good one. I think by now they'd have had a dog bed, but I suppose there was no dog bed before I had the dog, so... How do I paint? Like, I painted that last time. You got pick up, you've got remove. How did I paint? A ball paint. Can actually just lay it out there, okay. What was the point of me buying paint? I don't get it. No. Oh, good to know. Those things can also be moved over there. I have no idea how to paint. I remember painting the bookshelf. Oh. Okay, because it's that night, only that place can be gone to. Okay. Travel classic crime. Travel. You're missing one. I'm gonna go out with a full pelt, you know. Let's see what's happening. It is Halloween, my friend. Spookiness. Whoa. Whoa. Got an achievement. It says full moon, sell books at the Fall Fest Fair. Welcome, friends, to our annual celebrations. Fall Fear Fest is the night where our worlds and the worlds of spirits are closest. I don't know why I keep saying it like that every time. It's like a tongue twister that I can't get my head around. Please make space in your homes, at your tables, and in your hearts for our ancestors and other kind and otherworldly visitors. Tonight we also celebrate a change of seasons as the bountiful autumn and the dark winter meet. Let's look out for one another next month. No one should be left behind in the cold. Finally, we make noise, we play games, and we dress up in our scariest garbs tonight to ward off any ill-intentioned spirits who might otherwise whisk away someone from our midst. So be loud, be merry, be big, be frightening, and most importantly, enjoy the FFF. Like, it'll be over tomorrow, so I don't want to say it again. What's this shit? Where did I get it? Hey, kiddo. I hit someone from behind. I was hoping it would, like, let us go in or something. It's got a pumpkin on his head. I hope it's just a hat. Best decorated indeed. I have a feeling we'll be clear of evil spirits tonight. Okay. I just thought maybe on Halloween there'd be something. Yeah. I don't know what to pick. I'm never going to be too old for a kid's book. I usually go for 21st century publications and I like escaping into fantasy worlds. No. Maybe. The adventures of Big Panda and Tiny Dragon continue as they navigate some of life's trying moments, accompanied by charming illustrations, beautiful picture book about friendship and overcoming adversity. 8th grade, Matty has good grades, loves reading, and has a crush on a boy in her class. When the school's production of Romeo and Juliet gets underway, she finds herself with a whole new crush on the girl playing Juliet. Maybe. Rodents, princesses, castles, and soup. Yes, let's go with that one. She loved it. Excellent. Know thy customer. Brr. Do you feel that? The cold days are coming soon. Guess I'll have to relocate my workouts to my living room. Oh gosh, I'm gonna miss the sun. Life is rubbish without it. But all the candles are helping a little with the darkness. Speaking of, great decorations. It's almost atmospheric, like I'm some sort of gothic romance novel. Do you have anything like that today? Jane Eyre is not actually romance. I know the new film makes it seem like it's romance. It's not. It's about fucking twisted souls and fucking classism and all this. It's, you know, they're horrible to each other, but they're also like 18 years of age when the novel fucking ends. So it's like, anyway, I'm gonna go off on one on that. Romance, scary, so let's get away from the kids' books. Solve a murder than a 60-year-old tea connoisseur. Thank you. One book, two readers, a deadly mystery in the margins, a revolutionary novel and a dangerous love story collide. Part puzzle, part thriller, totally unforgettable. Just called S, what a weird name. Cemetery Boys. A trans teen determined to prove to his Latinx family that he's a Brujo. Tries to summon his cousin's spirit. That's a witch, isn't it, Brujo? Cousin's spirit to solve his death, but ends up instead with a ridiculously handsome ghost, a hauntingly cute paranormal romance and a mystery perfect for spooky season. Doesn't sound very scary though, does it? Vicious, villains #1. College student Victor and Eli have discovered the impossible, creation of superhuman abilities when one of their experiments turns deadly. He's charged with murder. 10 years later, Victor escapes with one thought in mind: find and kill Eli. The first in a thrilling sci-fi series. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. It's a Hercule Poirot series. You might not see coming a twist as Detective Hercule Poirot leaves retirement to review the crime scene. All signs point to a locked room that no one could have gotten into. She wants romance. This is travel, like, so it's not really romance, is it? Comedy of errors. No. I suppose Wuthering Heights is more romance, but still scary, is it? Wait, no. That's what I meant before. I said Jane. I was on the Jane Eyre page and I was talking about Wuthering Heights. That's my fault. It's Wuthering Heights that's the thing you want. It's Jane Eyre that's more romance. Okay. I confused those two. That was my fault. Facts. Let's move away from facts. What have you got? The Rose of Versailles. Popular shoujo manga is a historical classic featuring romance. Oscar Francois Desjardins is a noble person raised to fulfill the role of a man while confronted by her pursuit. Oh, it's the woman thing again. I did read this earlier. Dark Matter. A thrilling action plot unfolds when ordinary physics professor Jason is abducted and finds himself in a parallel world. What dark paths will he face to go back to his old life? Now, I've seen a TV show called Dark Matter. It's on a space on a spaceship. So I don't think it's that. You never know. Magic World. 12 beautiful and... She liked it. That took forever. Very good. Your customers seem pleased. Well done. You've completed your first step towards world-class book. Good sense of book recommendations also translates into a good eye for decoration. The compendium says that any good business must show proper decorum. I am intrigued to see if you could match the Liberté's classic interior decor. I haven't seen inside. Let me have a look here. Oh well, I dare say your taste is already very sophisticated. Okay, equip 3 classy decor items. Cool. I did not expect that, I admit, but credit where credit is due, dear. I will introduce the next challenge to you tomorrow, then. That was pretty cool. It was just done. Spirit sightings. Costume traditioning. This is what I love about Buxtonbury. No matter how long I've lived here, there's always more traditions to uncover. Get what you're getting and get it! Get it, of course. We're on 441. We're doing pretty good with the money-wise. We are buying a lot of books. It is a big town thing, considering we're the only actual store here, really. I love the look today, mate. Great job with decorations. Wish we could keep the Fear Fest aesthetics all year round, don't you? Especially after all the hard work Moira put into it this year. Man, I've never seen them so busy before. Even apologised for missing brand practice once while juggling all of this organisation, their uni work and their cafe work. Mad respect, I sometimes miss practice just because I forgot which day of the week it is. Saying there instead of here. Good old Fear Fest. You know, it's my anniversary today. My wife and I met here almost 40 years ago because we both went apple bobbing at the same time. Hit our heads together. I knew it was love right there and then. Happy anniversary. Thanks, kiddo. We used to do that on Halloween. We used to do 2 things for the apples. Apple bobbing, which would be, we'd have a massive, like, it was something we used to bring the washing in from outside, you know, when you'd hang the washing on a line. It was a massive bathtub thing. It was like a kid's bathtub that we'd had since we were kids. And we used it for apple bobbing on Halloween. So you fill it with water, obviously. Put the apples in, they float. You bite them. That's our bobbing. But we did another thing, which we kind of also called bobbing for apples. We'd do a string from one corner of the room to the other, and then strings coming down, and you'd have the apple on that, and it was tied by the core. You know, what do you call that thing? Stalk. You call it stalk. And then you'd have to bite them. But it was difficult because they'd move. Trick or treat. Joking, dear, but I hope you're enjoying your first Fear Fest. How come? Will you come by my old shop later? I hear it's terribly haunted this time of year. If it was haunted, it'd be haunted all the fucking time, not just this time of year. We've sold all the crime books, 9. 4 drama, 5 fact, 7 fantasy, 3 classic, 4 kids, and 3 travel. We've sold a lot. Just, looking for a book. I don't even want to go to the haunted house. Unless you want to go there. It's not because I'm scared, I just thought you might be scared. I could go with you to help you with all the ghosts. Let's go together. Don't worry, the ghosts might be friendly, right? Right, once you're done with your sales, let's meet over by Tildy's shop. I mean, if we've got something extra on this one day, of course I'm going to do it. Really know the ropes. Thing is, normally when I shut the shop and close the things, it drives away. Over here. Are you ready? Let's go. I didn't want to close the shop and then it'd just be gone. You stay reassuringly by Harper's side and enter the old bookshop together. The familiar smell of pages is faint, covered mostly by a stale, dusty odour. I'm sorry, a bookshop smell would not go that quick, even if she's been shut down for 6 months. It is darker than you thought it would be. In this light, you can only make out shapes of what looks like bedsheet-covered shelves. Angles into a small maze that makes it hard to see where you're going next. With every careful step, you brush past light cobwebs. Are they for decoration, or has the shop really been empty that long? I don't know what two means. Something just touched my face. Maybe you're spitting it out, that kind of thing. Around the next corner, an old mirror leans against a wall. Was there something behind you just now? Suddenly, a creaky whisper emerges from somewhere you can't see. Roderick Blyton. You dare enter the final resting place of Roderick Blyton? No one has disturbed my rest for 300 years. Roderick Blyton? I know that name from a history book I read once. He's real. Yes, my child. My deeds have been forgotten by my fellow bookstonians. You must uphold my memory. Tell my story. Of course I will. Please let us go. You feel a little hand grab yours in the dark, dragging you forward towards the exit. Turning around what you feel must be the last corner of this endless maze, a book lands in front of you with a heavy thud. Covered in cobwebs and layers of dust, you feel strangely drawn to its mysterious glow. Do you touch it? Yes. Mysterious grimoire. I'm so glad. Of course I was going to touch it. What is the provenance of this grimoire? Glows with latent magical energy whenever someone doesn't take the recommended book from before the 20th century. Whenever someone doesn't. 6% chance to classic sale chance, 6% chance to fantasy sale chance, -1 to all other books, plus 10% to spooky effects, -20 to electrical effects. I don't have any electrical effects. While you still hunch over the book to decipher its title, a dark figure lunges from an old wardrobe behind you. Ooh! How'd you feel? You follow Harper quietly as she starts running, still screaming her lungs out, and rush through the door to the outside. That was terrible. Let's never do it again. Thanks for holding my hand. What, don't be silly. I didn't hold your hand. As Harper tries to catch her breath, you watch the air in front of her face become visible in the sudden cold. Your gaze turns upwards, something catches on your eyelashes. Looks like you've caught the very first snow. Excellent. Right. Ah! A dog bed. Maybe a stray, fair friend would appreciate this. Plus 15 to animal effects. Plus 1 on daily expenses. That's fine. First thing we should do is put that in. Cause the poochie needs its bed. I mean, I'm hoping if I put it there, then the dog will be there. Let's check. Of course. I mean, I don't need the typewriter anymore. Did that help me with something, though? What's that? Don't tell me what it is, though, do ya? So the other one is electrical. Strange. Because it's got, like, spooky shit in that, you know? I mean, it's Mega Savings Day, so I don't really care about that. Tilsy's surgery is on Friday. I'll grab those books for 25. We'll go to the castle ruins. What do you require, my darling? Fantasy and crime. Right, what have we got in fact? Let's go for the drama and let's go for fact. And then we'll go some classic books. Children's books. More travel. Let's go for another classic. Oh my god. 48 of 48. Do that first. Do you require anything new? I don't think so. Hi, Poochie Poo. Can't do nothing with you now. Well, let me. Okay. I don't know whether it's because he's on his dog bed. It's doubtful. I was like, we're down to 220, but we did buy a dog bed for 200. Oh my god. Okay, 5% chance to kids sale. 1 child will come by today, plus 2 daily expenses. Oops. Nightmarish drawing. I assume the children did that. I pressed it so fucking fast. Where have I seen this before? Truly terrifying. 5% fantasy child. 5% kids. Minus. Kids' nightmares are fully manifesting as creepy drawings now. That's like stage 3 of 5 on the nightmare scale. I will never get them to sleep again. Bedtime will turn into absolute chaos. They're not gone home. Why are they still camping? How long do they camp? I need to find a way to make them, to calm them down and make them feel safe before any tears are shed or parents get called. How long are they sleeping out for? Maybe you could help me out with a few books. Something super simple and innocuous would be best. To distract them from their monster obsession, help them learn about nature. Nature or animal books. That way I could even come up with a new badge to incentivize them. Excellent. Oh yeah, Stephen King short stories. Perfect. For enthusiasts of 80s horror. Sounds fucking brilliant! Right, kids' books. Spiderwick Chronicles. I've heard of that. Jared Simon Mallory dust off a field guide to the hidden world of fairy. The siblings learn the dangerous, fantastical creatures that are a little too close to their new home. Hi, 1 horror shocker, please. The Southern Book Guide to Slaying Vampires is one of my all-time favourites. I'm sorry. Didn't she ask for something about animals? A monster calls. His mother's illness, haunted by monsters, father's absence, school bullies, teacher pity. One night a real monster visits, and it has come for one purpose: tell Connor 3 stories in exchange for the truth. The Hidden Staircase, Nancy Drew. It's not about animals, it's a detective story. Small Spaces. Smiling Man. Ollie and her classmates find themselves in a chilling race for survival when their bus breaks down on the way home from a field trip. Little Women. It's a classic. War and Peace. Star-Crossed. Loves reading. Crush on a boy in her class. School production. She falls in love with a girl. What else we got? I mean, they want spooky. That is not what the teacher wants for them. She wants something about animals. More Stephen King. Curious incidents of the dog in the night time. Only be 15, he notices things that others don't. When his neighbour's dog is suddenly killed, he wants to know what happened. This novel is unique in its use of maps, pictures, and diagrams. A friend of mine lent me that years ago, and I never read it. Not really. 1,000 feasts. Feasts. Crochet collection. Travel trilogy. The Love Hypothesis. Pride and Prejudice. Comedy of Errors. I forgot what type of book they want. What they want is. Something with animals, wasn't it? Allegiant Part 3. Divergent Part 3, but Allegiant. There's no animals in that. I've seen that. Divergent. Magic Worlds. Tales of Talking Animals. Yep. I know you wanted horror, but they didn't want horror for you. So utterly confused then. 5 nature or animal recommendations. Well, I fucking just did. Absolute swines. That's precisely what I gave. Recommendation about animals. Kids wanted horror. That's not what the teacher wanted. I like the way the grimoire is just like... Bestsellers. The Lost Words. Gone are the days when children's alphabets began with the letter A for acorn, B for butterfly, C for caterpillar. Wasn't that in mine? It was A for apple. Anyway, but in this book of spellbinding poetry and enchanting illustrations, the magical world of nature, travel, and animals are restored into our lives. Of course. I love animals so much. So interested in fact books. What have we got? Architecture. How to fix your clothes. And that was about nature, travel, and animals. This is about plants. Well, it was... I ain't got nothing with animals, babe. Just say to Pioneers, I was just checking. Came by to tell you my hip surgery is on Friday. I'll be staying in hospital for 3 weeks because the wonderful staff will assist with my rehabilitation as well. Of course, packed as many books as I could. I have to stay entertained. But others might not be blessed with such a home library as myself, so I'm sure it'll be quite worthwhile to sell to the patients and hospital staff. Well, that is the only good thing. I have something a little more delicate to discuss. I can't leave my poor old cat alone for such a long time. The neighbours offered to feed her, but she needs company too. Would you consider taking care for me? Okay. Freya. Don't worry, she's easygoing. Some might even say she's lazy. Whoa. Loves to be around books. Meow! Got an achievement. Adopt the cat. Adopt! I was taking care of her. Thank you so much. You two have fun together. Taken care of for a short amount of time to give company is not adopting. 6 crime, 3 fact, 8 fantasy, no classics, 2 kids, 4 travel. I thought classics was one of the ones from here. It's the new place. Flea market, castle ruins. Where am I? Castle ruins. Fantasy and crime it was. I think the cat was already inside. You got a wind chime. Bought to the flea market. No room for it. Let me have a look. Yep, she's just in the window like it's nothing. Okay. I mean, the window is fine. I have no problem with that. I thought maybe... with the way it is... They actually lock the beach. We don't know what they like here, do we? No, not yet. I just thought you've got a fucking... It's on the outside. What that? Yep. Probably. Yep, that's what I'm going to go with, and I will leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye-bye.